Gypsy Rose Blanchard's book, My Time to Stand, is now out for purchase. I did go ahead and purchase a pre-ordered copy. I am having mine mailed because there was no way I was going to sit through however many hours of an audiobook that she has with her reciting the audiobook. I would have not been able to get through all of that, so I plan on reading it to you all if you all are interested in hearing what is going on in the new book, My Time to Stand. From the interviews that she has done, to the Rolling Stone interview, to the interviews that she did locally, whatever, it all sounds like the same information, just kind of recited in a different format. It does not sound like she's giving any new information from what she had already given us before in the book released. So I am already not very impressed with what I have seen, because it just seems like she's just saying the same thing over and over and over again, but also contradicting herself at the same time. So in her Rolling Stone interview recently, she said that the reason that she finally got to the point where she was ready to unalive her mother was because there was some sort of a throat surgery that her mother was supposed to be having her scheduled to have. However, when you go back and watch the Dr. Phil interview from back in 2017, she clearly says that it was a surgery that she had done over 20 times and didn't want to have done again. And the only thing that she had done more than once or twice was the feeding tube replacement. And we all know that is not a surgery, but she hyped it up to be a surgery because she needed something to justify her horrendous behavior. And her saying, "Oh, I didn't want to have my feeding tube replaced," sounds very childish and immature. But if she says, "Oh, she was going to cut my throat open to have some sort of a larynx surgery," that sounds a little bit more intimidating. So yes, she has started to change details yet again. And then she also says in her Rolling Stone interview, she talks about the SA between her and Nicholas Godejohn. However, if you watched Nicholas's trial, you would have heard her say in Nicholas's trial that he in fact did not SA her. So again, she's contradicting herself. So this is going to be a book, a back and forth narrative of her contradicting things that she has already stated in the public once before. So am I impressed with what I'm seeing so far? No. It's just the same regurgitated bullshit that she has continued to spew for the last year and a half, and people just gobble it up like it's fucking cupcakes. I hope that more and more people start to really pay attention to what she says and her behaviors, and go back and compare notes from previous interviews, because it seems like Gypsy has gotten so far into this delusional story, fictional story that she continues to narrate, that she keeps forgetting what she has already told us once before. I do also want to talk about the fairy tale land that she lives in, because she posted these pictures somewhere on Instagram, and I'm sorry, but if she thinks that she looks like this, I don't know why I'm so upset, because honestly, it's not me. I'm not fooled by this because I know what she looks like, but there are some really stupid people out there that don't know what she looks like and will believe that she does in fact look like the picture that we see right here in front of us. However, this is what Gypsy actually looks like. She is so far into this fairy tale delusional La La Land that she lives in, where she creates all of these wild fictitious stories of what's happening in her life, what's happened in her past, and what she thinks that she looks like, that she doesn't even know what's real and what's not reality anymore. There were also pictures circulating around from her divorce yesterday, and we all know that Gypsy does not look this. She does not look like this. This is a heavily filtered photo with her wearing makeup. Does the makeup look good? Absolutely, the makeup looks good. However, this is not Gypsy behind us. This is some AI edited photo to make Gypsy feel better about how she looks, because she is a narcissist and she is very, 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 what is the word? She is very obsessed with the way that she looks and how she wants the outside world to perceive how she looks. And this photo is how she wants the outside world to believe that she looks like. When again, we all know that this is what Gypsy looks like. And I'm just gonna say, like, what the fuck is she wearing? With those fat pants on, the belt not even in the belt loops, and her shirt tucked in rather than out, because I guess she wanted everybody to know and verify that she was in fact pregnant. And the penny loafers. Like, this girl, if you're gonna go out in public and pretend like you want to have some style, hire a fucking stylist, because whoever is putting you in this obscene outfit needs to be fired. If you're doing this to yourself, girl, please, like, this is ugly. You look like somebody's old grandma. I am also very, very upset about her continuing to bash Ryan in this Rolling Stone magazine, as if she has not already threw him into the garbage enough. She goes on and says that the D was in fact not fire and she was not sexually attracted to Ryan. Like, girl, why do you keep doing this to him? And imagine if she is doing all of this publicly, imagine what the fuck she was saying to him behind closed doors. I could not even imagine the verbal abuse and emotional abuse that he was enduring if she is this blatantly disrespectful to him in public. Like, nobody needs to know what your sex life is, especially since you portray that you want your life to be private. Why the fuck are you giving us information about what's going on behind the closed doors then? If you want to live a private life, go live your fucking private life and stop telling us about what's going on behind closed doors. It's disrespectful, it's inappropriate, and it's immature. It's fucking immature. She's acting like a little 16-year-old girl who is trying to make her ex-boyfriend feel bad that they're not in a relationship anymore, when she's the one who cheated on her husband and immediately got pregnant by somebody else. And then she goes on to say that all the built-up tension that she had between her and Ken was exactly what she thought it would be. And she's definitely very, very pleased with their sex life. Again, why does she think that she needs to give all this information to the public? We do not care about your sex life, Gypsy. We don't even care about your regular life. She just keeps coming back like a roach that won't die. Like, go away. And the book signing or whatever it is going to be on Friday the 13th. I am going to be reading it live. I have not decided on when, but we are going to start as soon as the book comes in. I haven't received the book yet, but we are going to start reading it as soon as the book comes in. And Christy saying that people do not have the balls to say anything to Gypsy in public. Come to Charlotte, North Carolina. I got the balls to tell Gypsy exactly who she is in public while the cameras are running. I am not afraid of Gypsy, and nobody else is either. They just want to be nice to her in her face because they pity her. I don't. I do not pity her, and I will say it to her face. She's Bayou trash, just like you are, Christy. Profiting off of the unaliving of her own mother. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, really.